Hi, thank you so much. So, here's what's going on. I did check the log of this connection. So, yeah, I just want to ask this one. You mentioned that you have your personal hotspot device, right? So, you insert it that.
Hey YouTube, everybody, just making sure this shit recording. I guess it is. Yeah, it's recording. Damn. Look, I want y'all to know it's time for another Cadillac confession conversation here up in this bitch. Okay. It's a hot day today, y'all. Hope y'all stay hydrated. I got my water and shit like that. And guess what? I'm getting ready to turn the damn air on because I can't sit in here. Yeah. Give me a second. Let's see here. Yeah. We put these windows up. Motherfucker. Put this. Okay, now we're going to start the fucking air up. I got a full tank of gas, so in this bitch today, but I am not going to sit up there and be fucking hot like a bitch. Okay, there we go. Welcome to Cadillac Confessions, okay? My Cadillac Confessions. We got another one rolling out. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. Yeah. So, I'm back and ready to talk to you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Trying to put a little flavor up in here and do little several things other than just focusing on tarot all the fucking time. I think we all need a break sometime from the shit and expand our horizons, okay? Expansion. Get out of our heads all the time about the mundane shit and, do some different things. Have some conversations. Let's bust this bitch out, okay? So I can get back in the house where it's cool. And let me turn my car on. Yeah. Get this air on my ass. Yeah, I got still rocking a full tank of gas. Simply Love don't go nowhere too. I get catered to. I get picked up and shit. I ain't gotta roll my shit all over the damn place. I get catered to. Pick my ass up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. And I hope you guys do the same. Oh, there goes that wonderful air. Oh, wow. Wonderful. Okay, let's get with there go Mikey back there. See my that's my road partner right there. When I do go somewhere, little Mikey got my back. Okay, my little stuffed doll. Okay, let's get into this. Now, what I have heard, they go to Prime, man. I guess I got another package. Okay, what I have been hearing from Spirit, and they want me to address this, and I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it or nothing. When Spirit tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna be afraid to say shit about whatever. I'm not afraid of shit because I know I'm protected heavily. Okay, so this is the deal. Now, I've been seeing all this shit, and I'm like, Spirit is like, you know what? I want you to say this because I'm not very pleased. The Most High is not very pleased about some of the things that he's been seeing on here in this tarot land out the fuck here. So, like I said, there's good and bad in everything. You can't rely on every fucking thing you see to be as is. You can't say everybody is motherfucking spiritual because we got people out here just doing shit just to fucking do it. For some fucking money, for what the fuck ever. You got some fake false shit out here and you got the legit. In everything that's going on in the universe, it don't matter. So, y'all need to be careful out here in these YouTube streets and who you listening to, what you listening to, and all type of shit. Like I said, it's all about you. It's all about getting yourself together. It ain't about this motherfucker that left you or you left this motherfucker and all that type of shit. It ain't all about that. It's all about learning the lesson. That's what Simply Love's spirit guides and ancestors is wanting me here for. I know that much for my motherfucking self, you know, and also to bring you awareness of things that you need to be aware about. So he's saying he's not pleased with this, what their karma is going to be for hurting you. God damn it. What the fuck? Really? We getting to the point to where we got to make videos about somebody else's demise and shit? Y'all that fucking interested in what's going to happen to another person for what they done to you? Have you fucking lost your fucking minds? Really? Really? You ain't fucking focusing on yourself. You ain't worried about yourself. You getting hemmed up and caught up in all these readings talking about what's the karma going to happen to them. Bitch, the karma that's going to happen to them is what's going to happen to them. It ain't got nothing to do with you, no motherfucking more. Because that relationship, whatever went wrong, whatever happened, you're supposed to be working on yourself and focusing on yourself and getting your shit right for the next motherfucking page. For the next motherfucking story that you write. Not worried about what's going to happen to another motherfucker. What's going on in your head? What's going on with whoever's putting these videos out here? Like, what's going on? Like, Spirit wants to know the fuck. What's going on with some of y'all putting these videos out here, keeping people stuck in it's still keeping people stuck. That they got to see something that says, what's the karma going to happen to them for hurting you? Bitch, the karma is fucking the karma. It's always in the storyline. Excuse me, some of y'all fucking mad now. You don't want me to say this. Readers and motherfucking all. I don't give a fuck. Because who you got to deal with is the Most High who gave me this message to say. And then I'm going to carry on. Who the fuck gave anybody some divine shit to make videos about what's the karma for the person that hurt you? Are you serious and shit? Who gave you that divine energy to perform readings about what's going to happen to another motherfucker for fucking with you? For something that you allow happen in your life. Like I said, we got to start taking responsibility for what we allow motherfucker to do to us any fucking way. That's the whole thing. It ain't about sitting back. Oh yeah, where is your mindset? Spirit wants to know, where is your mindset? And you want to sit back and get and hear a reading about what's going to happen to a person that hurts you. That's what Spirit wants to know. What is it? Where's your mindset at? What are you really a vengeful person? Are you really a vengeful person? Because if you have to be, if you want to sit up there and listen to this fucking nonsense about what's going to take place with the person that hurt you, you got to be a vengeful bitch. Okay, you got to be. Because, you know, in this process, you're supposed to be helping yourself, you know, and not worry about what somebody done to you and worry about how you're going to fix the problem so it don't have to be done to you again. That's what you should be focusing on. Somebody got a problem if they sit up here looking at videos, what's their karma for hurting you? You got a fucking problem, and so does the people that's putting out these motherfucking readings. I'm just gonna keep it 100, and I'm done with it. Do what the fuck you want to do. But Spirit wants y'all to be aware of some shit that ain't fucking right here. Because anytime you gonna focus on, you know, and give these people all your attention about what's their karma, that make me question the people that's putting this shit out here. I'm questioning. Maybe because in my age, maybe, you know, I'm 61 years old. I done fucking lived some fucking life. I done had relationships. I can say some shit, okay? I can say some shit more than a 30-year-old can say, more than a teenager can fucking say, more than a 30-year-old can fucking say. I got some shit to say, and it's real because I done fucking lived it. Now, when it comes around to this shit, and then I'm done with it because Spirit's fucking pissed. Spirit's fucking pissed at how far out this shit is going for fucking likes and getting a reading. And this shit right here is keeping people bound and stuck still. And you're keeping yourself bound and stuck by still sitting back here worried about what somebody else's karma is for the way they hurt you. Bitch, move on from that shit. Fuck all that. What's their karma? What's that going to do to you to hear what the fuck is going to happen to them? How are you going to benefit from that? You're not even in their fucking life. Some of you probably are. You probably sit back waiting for this bitch to get karma so they can come back to fucking you and you have your arms open the fuck wide open. Yet alone, the whole while you've been watching videos on what kind of karma they gonna get, bitches. Let's just get real up in this camp. And let me tell you, I'm telling you, the Most High is very displeased behind this shit. Behind the people that are making them and the ones that are watching this shit, because it's keeping you still stuck and bound. You're still stuck and bound. You're not fucking working on yourself. You're worried about what kind of karma somebody gonna get. You're worried about somebody's demise because they fucking hurt you. Your feelings is still fucking hurt. Your feelings is still fucking hurt because you still attached to this motherfucker. You ain't done no type of work. And if there's another relationship coming in, bitch, you're going to face the same fucking shit until you get your shit together, until you pull your shit, until you stop chasing your fucking tail and shit. Just saying, bitches. That's what Spirit told me. And the energy that I'm putting out, it is from the Most High, okay? They're highly upset with you and these motherfuckers that's keeping you bound and trapped with these type of readings and shit. I don't give a fuck if they hear it and don't like it and want to throw whatever the fuck you want to do it, because I already done explained that the many you don't want to fuck with me. My energy and the messages that Spirit has to give me, they ain't going to allow you to fuck with me, okay, bitches? Just get the fuck right. Stop doing this shit. Stop keeping people stuck and bound in a situation. We supposed to be here to help people, to move people forward. Now, I know in some of my fucking readers, I be talking about, it's part of the fucking story. Whatever they done to you is going to come back to them. Bitch, end this fucking story. Fucking forget it and move the fuck on. Don't worry about their demise, because why you worried about their demise? You're fucking getting demise for worrying about their fucking demise. See? You want to know about what karma the fuck is? It goes deep, baby. It goes fucking deep. And if you sitting up there worrying about what your boyfriend or your girlfriend done to you and hurt you, and now you want to watch videos about the shit, you still got some fucking shit to do. You still got some fucking issues. You still motherfucking mad. You want to carry that energy when you watch it and then go to sleep. Oh yeah, this motherfucker gonna get this because this reader said this and this reader. Them bitches don't know you don't know if they experienced motherfucking karma for telling you about somebody else's fucking demise that they don't even know. Bitches, come on now. Let's use our fucking common sense in this bitch. Let's bring it back home. Readers, fucking everybody got something to motherfucking say. Let's keep this shit spiritual the way you supposed to be saying that you are, with all these spiritual names that you carry around in this bitch. But you're making videos about horror motherfucking stories all goddamn day long. Get the fucking shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's what you need to do. Get the fuck out of here. Get your motherfucking life. Read some motherfucking cards in your own motherfucking life instead of to some motherfucking body else if you can't help nobody. How about that, bitches? Now, enough of that. Enough of that. Spirit told me to say it. There it goes, Spirit. Whatever. Moving on, okay? Stop the shit. Heal yourself. It's time for healing. We ain't got time for this nonsense and shit. Worrying about what their karma gonna be. Worrying about somebody else's demise. And yeah, you still got Spirit, you still got a fucking problem. Instead of you taking the time out to heal, find healing videos. Do meditations and shit like that instead of fucking listening to somebody about what's their karma for hurting you, bitches. Come on, get yourself a motherfucking life right now. We ain't got time for this stupid shit, okay? It's time to make this shit right. It's time to get right. Us readers and everything, it's time to get back focused. And like I said, in my readings, I keep it in the motherfucking story, because the storyline tells it the fuck all. Your storyline tells every motherfucking thing. Yeah. this and this and this and this person, this and this and that person. Because when it's general, it can be either or. They could be talking about the karma. They could be talking about your motherfucking karma ass. You worried about what the fuck? Your mind ain't fucking right still. Your mind ain't right. You ain't healed. You ain't trying to fucking heal. You just running around looking for the karma videos that's for them hurting the fuck you and shit. Okay, but you might be the fucking karma for all the fuck we know. So, we need to get this shit back right again. We need to fucking get this shit back right, get back to healing. Like I said in my videos, when I'm doing my readings, it's general. There's no bias. I'm not on nobody's side. That's why I really like collective readings, because it can go either way. That's what general readings are about. They ain't about picking out money, because these people don't know who the fuck you fucking with. They have no fucking idea. It's general reading. So why the fuck, what? You need something done. You need some work to do when you're still sitting around worried about somebody else's demise, because that's what all is fucking saying. Everybody got fucking karma. And like I said, if you sitting around worrying, waiting, all this type of shit about what somebody else going to get for fucking over you, that, like I said, that you participated the fuck in, helping them bitches do whatever the fuck they did for you. Instead of accepting that responsibility, you want to go off into this fairy tale. Here we go into fairy tale land again. Oh, they fucking crying and whining. Oh yeah, they hurt me. Let me see what the karma going to be for them. Grow the fuck up and don't worry about that shit. Whatever come to them. Don't worry. That ain't your fucking problem. After that fucking relationship is over, that's no longer your fucking problem. That's not for you to worry about what's going to happen to them. That's not for, you shouldn't even be focused on that type of shit. You should be focusing on you and where do you go from here. And I say karma in my videos, but it's all pertaining to the whole fucking story. It's common sense, bitches. It's whatever somebody done to you will come back to them. And that's the end of the fucking story. Period. That's the end of the story. But you still gonna bring on karma to yourself by waiting on somebody else's demise, trying to figure out what somebody else's demise is gonna be. So you're in karma now. You still fluctuated in this bullshit with whoever it is you fucking pissed off at. All right, moving on. We talking about the breakdown of the game. And some of y'all that, like I said, is into this bullshit work, you still attached to this motherfucker. You still mad deep down inside. You ain't doing no motherfucking healing at all, but it's time. It's time. It's time for this shit now. Stop it. Stop it. So we're gonna talk about the breakdown of the game, the men's game, okay? They game onward. As you moving forward, you gotta have that eye open now, okay? So this is the breakdown of the game. The way the man runs the game when you first meet them motherfuckers, okay? I want to let y'all know. Now this could go vice versa too, because it's this fucking neck and neck out here with this fucking ego shit with the man and the woman. It's running motherfucking, society has run y'all the fuck amok out this bitch. Society ways and the way they feel like you should be acting, the way the man should be acting and shit is fucking run a fucking muck, and y'all should be goddamn tired, because I'm tired of looking at y'all bitches and hoes out here with all your clothes off and shit, twerking and shit, putting all kind of, making another new face in this bitch, tearing off your eyelashes and tearing off your fucking eyebrows and shit, putting on new. Now they got something out here now where you can fucking got tattoo damn edges. Now, ain't that a bitch? Now they got tattoo edges where you gonna tattoo some edges that, like, you can't make no edges out of your motherfucking head? Really? This shit is fucking, it's done went over and shit. It done fucking, Humpty Dumpty had a great motherfucking fall in this bitch right now. Ain't no putting, it's almost like you can't put these pieces together until bitches is fucking out of here. And that's what the fuck is happening. People is getting the fuck up out of here because this ain't fucking what it's supposed to be, bitches. Living by society shit, and they sitting back looking at y'all like, look at what we fucking, look at these dumbasses out here just living by what we show them on TV, living by what we tell them. Do they fucking bots out here? all over the fucking place. It's contagious. It's like a motherfucking society drug out here that everybody's falling into, bitches. I don't care if you like the way my delivery or not, okay? Okay, so the men gang. When you first meeting a man, you can see some stories the fuck on TV how this shit goes. You should know it by now. Okay, their moves, like when you first meet a man, everything they do is calculated. Their conversation is very, very calculated. Fuck yeah. They think about everything, what the fuck they gonna say to you, how they gonna say it, and all type of shit like that. It's a fucking game, y'all. You better get hip. So first of all, you know, he's the type, he's gonna listen. He gonna listen to everything. You know, us women, we got big fucking mouths. We like to fucking run off at the mouth. Sometimes we run off at the mouth. We forget what the fuck we saying and shit to a motherfucker, especially if they listening. And I'm guilty of all this shit that I be telling y'all. I'm guilty the fuck of it. It ain't no shame in my fucking game. You know, it's all an experience to my bitch ass because I'm gonna keep on moving no matter what. So, you know, they listen to, you know, what you're saying about your likes and your dislikes, you know, what you like, what you don't like. What, you know, they picking out your weaknesses, you know, while you talking, they picking out all the weaknesses. I'm telling you, to break down, the thing is the calculated conversation. It is intentional. The conversation that they have with you right from the jump street. Be aware, understand. He then becomes that which you are describing about yourself, your wants, your needs. You know what I'm trying to say? They become an actor for your bitch ass. They become a fucking actor for your bitch ass. You can give them a fucking acting name if you fucking want to, okay? Dudley do right. It ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing right. You could call it whatever act because they become an actor on your ass. And then, you know, he starts to con you. He starts to do all these things. What it is they bring you up, they build you up. You know, they make you feel like, you know, they so caring and so loving, and they listen to every fucking thing you saying. Even when you talking, they just, you know, when they're receiving the information, they receive the information that they need to hear in order to con you. And the other shit is like wah 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 wah. Y'all remember Charlie Brown when the teacher were talking and wah 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 wah? It's like that in their motherfucking head. You best believe it. You better believe it. I grew up with a lot of motherfucking men in my fucking life, and I'm talking about my family and shit. Most of them were men. All right, most of them were men. And when I was a kid, I was the only girl out of boys and shit. I used to hang out with them all the time and shit. And I used to listen how them motherfuckers talk. You better believe it. You better believe it. So anyway, yeah, they become that actor. They perform those things that you done chatted to them about. Okay, with this is a calculated conversation for them. You know, they might start asking you questions. Well, how do you like this, or what do you like that? And you're going like, oh wow, he really cares. Oh my God, he cares about my needs and my wants and shit like that. No, this bitch is breaking you the fuck down for their attack. For their sneak attack on your ass. So you better be aware. You better be aware as you heal yourself and you put yourself out there again. You better know what the fucking deal is. You better know the game. Okay? This is the fucking game. So after he does all this shit, you know, be the actor and really dig in there with giving you everything that you was wanting or asking all your needs, you know, being that actor, great actor, then, you know, he conned you into this sexual relationship. It's all about getting you in the fucking bed, okay? That's what the fuck it is. They want to see how far they can get with you. Their intentions, first of all, is to manipulate you into a sexual fucking relationship. And you're saying, well, why are they wanting to manipulate you? Because the bitches don't want no relationship, period. They don't want to be in a relationship if they don't have to be. They don't want to be in a marriage if they don't fucking have to be. They want to have all the benefits of the bitch They want all the fucking bitchy ass benefits of it all. You clean, you cook for them, you wash their motherfucking sorry ass fucking drawers, you clean their motherfucking whatever the fuck it may. They are going to go around you after they con you sexually. This is what the whole fucking shit is. So they can have all the benefits without, being in a commitment or a marriage with your ass, which you already, they kind of already know that's what you really want, and fuck, you're a woman, okay? This is most of the things that you want. They know this before they even come involved with you. They know what the fuck most women want, a marriage or relationship or some shit like that. So number 2, he then works on you to become his emotional addiction. And when I say he works on you to become his emotional addiction, so that means like he's cutting out, he's weaving and wobbling in, like I said, putting you on this pedestal, giving you the illusion that he's going to fulfill all these things that you have told him that you wanted or didn't want. That's what I'm saying. You conversate, but you gotta know the game when you are conversating with a motherfucker, okay? So they start getting you emotionally addicted to them because they've been an actor. They've been performing this act to you in the meantime, in between time, while they putting this acting on you, they pushing you more and more to this sexual relationship. They make you feel more and more, oh, I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna do for you, but we gotta do this. We gotta do this in order to do that. We gotta do this in order for me to say, yeah, a commitment, or yeah, a marriage. That's what the fuck they fucking with your fucking emotions and shit. They fucking with you. They are manipulating you into something that you know that you want and know that they fucking with your emotions. They are manipulating you in a sexual sense. When they know that they can get you in the bed and throw this shit on you, they can duck and dodge around that fucking expectation of you wanting to get married and you want a relationship, you want the house, the kids, and you fucking that shit up by letting them work on you like this. He works on becoming your emotional addiction. He calls every day. He takes you out. He gives you that good sex. When he gets you in the fucking bed, he gives you that good sex. That's the breakdown of the, your consciousness of who you are, your being, who you are. So once it, because he'll keep pushing, like every time you'll be like, oh, not this time and shit like that. And he'll just start, feeding you this bullshit about, we're going to have a relation, we're going to get married one day, let's take our time. But yeah, here we is fucking again. Okay. We still fucking. Okay. And then they're going to work on, then you're going to start, this is what they done broke down your fucking self-respect, okay? They done broke that down by getting you to get in the bed with them, giving you some good dick or pussy, however you want to put it. They putting that out there. They getting you sexually addicted to them, period, by, throwing it on you all the fucking time. You got to be careful if somebody wants sex all the fucking time. They start not listening to your ass. They start doing what the fuck they want to do because they done got what they wanted to get. They done got you addicted to their motherfucking asses to the point to where they'll be able to do whatever they want to do, and you're so fucking addicted to them that you've lowered you help them lower your own standards. You help them turn that you help them to turn whatever it is that you was wanting or saying and what they promised they was going to give you, you help them turn it into a fucking dream, a fantasy. After they get you hooked and shit, and they're still talking this shit, but they still fucking the fuck out of you all the fucking time, getting you to wash their clothes, clean their house, motherfucking giving them money, motherfucking doing all type of shit. You have to sit, do you think that they're going to fucking marry you after that? They done got everything they need. They done got you to the point, they got you doing everything a wifey would do without being wifey. Okay? Without being wifey, without their fucking last name, without all that shit. Without you ain't even gotta be in a relationship no more, because they gonna do what the fuck they want to do. They got you so fucking strung the fuck out, and then still got you living on this dream of how, you know, what you told them you wanted, and they done got you fucking backed up in a fucking corner with this emotional addiction. They got you addicted to their asses like hell now, and now there's no going back. There's no fucking going back to that. Let's get married. We in a steady relationship. There's no going back for that now, because it's all, you done gave it all the fuck up. You done gave it up. You done let him manipulate you. You done let him fuck the fuck out of your head and your body. You done let them fuck that all up. And there's nothing you could do or say to go back to what you originally was planning on doing or needing from this person. There's no going back from it. I'm telling you. They get you fucking strung out. That's what they call, they trauma bomb you. They do all this type of shit because they know now they want you. He knows, has you where he wants you. So he got you where he wants you when he gets you strung out and shit. He know what he was doing the whole while. Y'all just have to understand what they doing so you don't fall susceptible to this. He has you in an emotional addiction and a sexual addiction, and that is it. All the other shit y'all been expecting or waiting for is out the motherfucking window. Hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, and I'm gonna make this short. I ain't gonna be too long. He consumes all of your fucking time, okay? He'll consume all your time. That's another thing that you'll see. He flatters you by telling you everything you want to hear. He'll start telling you shit that you want to hear, keeping you in this fantasy, but they already got you strung the fuck out. But they'll keep telling you this shit from time to time. Then he will, push the sexual relationship beyond its limits. That means he'll just fuck the fuck out of you any fucking time he want to, okay? And that's to put you in a sexual bondage with this person. You're going to feel like, when you have sex with someone and it's an emotional connection, it's nothing to be taken lightly at all. Like, okay, we just gonna fight. It ain't no feel. Yeah, there's something connected there when you have sex with someone, especially from a woman's point of view, or the way a woman is set up and shit. Okay. So they'll start pushing this sexual relationship beyond the limits of it. Okay. The more he pushes your limits, the more he gets addicted. The more he gets you addicted, and it turns into a codependence relationship. He became your soul tie, bitches. He became your soul tie. And all the while in here, if you hear the content that I'm saying, you allowed it to happen. That's why I'm saying I don't know what it is with this, wanting to hold a grudge or worried about what's going to happen to somebody because you participated or allowed this person because you wasn't paying attention to the game. You wasn't paying attention to the game. But now you know it's time to make some changes. These bitches, these motherfuckers out here want to get you in a soul tie so they can weasel themselves around, doing anything, giving you their last name and all that type of shit. They got you in an addiction. And then once they get you heavily in this soul tie addiction with them, they're able to do whatever the fuck they want to do, like they're a fucking free ass person. Because if you be like, they get you so hooked and addicted to them to like whatever they do that's not right. Like having another person, and they'll do the shit damn near in front of your face because you let them get away with this shit. Like they know they got you in a soul tie with them. They know that. They done broke this shit all the way the fuck down. Okay? So they'll be able to cheat on you and all this type of stuff, and they know you ain't even going no fucking where. Because why? They done manipulated you into being this fantasy, but not committing to it, because they done broke you down. They done broke you down to a soul tie rather than to a soul mate and shit. Okay, that's the difference. Then you start trying to do things for them. overstepping your gratitude to them. Like, that's what I'm saying. You'll start doing certain things because they done broke you down so much, and you're trying to resuscitate the shit that's all the way out the window because you done already become a wifey without the fucking name and shit. You done already you're already addicted to this motherfucker now, okay? Now you start overstepping your gratitude. You start giving them stuff. Like, you trying to backstep now. You trying to backstep this shit. You start overstepping your gratitude to give him in hopes now that he will commit or marry you. You still have that hope, you still have that dream. But what had happened was that they done mind fucked you and fucked you spiritually and mentally, and they got you as this motherfucking slave to them. That's all the fuck it is. They make you a slave and addicted to them, to where when anything happens, you still motherfucking gonna be there. And then you'll start getting so insecure, like you'll start doing this gratitude stuff, wanting to give them stuff and, overstepping to give it so you can get that commitment or marriage. But he has you so fucking hooked and addicted by manipulating you into a soul tie. This is a fucking soul tie. There's a difference between soul tie and soul mate. Look the difference the fuck up. Okay, he knows he don't have to go any further with you. They know that. They done got you so hooked and shit on them. They know they ain't gotta go no further with you. They ain't gotta make that full thing that they was listening to you telling them that you wanted. They done withered and slithered themselves, always manipulating you to the point to where they got you under control. And they still able to do what the fuck they want to do regardless, because they know that you ain't gonna do shit, because they got you what? They got you in a soul tie with them by fucking you all the time and, telling you what you want to hear and all that shit, keeping you still in hopes and dreams. But they done sucked you in like a succubus into this fucking shit, and everything they gonna present the shit how they want it, when they want it, and it took control over the whole motherfucking relationship. You're like a puppet on a motherfucking string, and that's just what the fuck done happened here, okay? You start giving it, even if he does marry you, even if this does happen, but he's going to, most of them going to avoid this commitment, at all costs. They're going to avoid it at all costs and keep you in this bond, this sex bond, that's when they start doing, what do they call it? Trauma bond, sex bond, physical bond, mental bonds, all that type of shit. They all up in your fucking head now. They are in total control, and they have totally obliviously took out this where he's going to avoid commitment at all motherfucking costs now, because he know he got it like that with you, okay? Even if he does marry you or commit to you or something like that, it's for his own selfish motherfucking purposes. It's for whatever the fuck he gonna get out of this fucking relationship, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. It could be money, material things, what he knows he can get from you to please him motherfucking self. These men nowadays under society's conditions ain't nothing but motherfucking narcissists, okay? That's pure and simple. That's all they got around here. A bunch of motherfucking narcissists that think about nobody but themselves. So if they do commit, if they do get married, believe you me, after you done been through all this, it's just like it's just for their own fucking purposes. It ain't got nothing to do with motherfucking love. There's no fucking love there, because they still gonna cheat on your motherfucking ass, okay? Yeah, there's gonna be some cheating there, because they like, fuck it, I got all what I want, how I wanted it, the way I wanted it, and this bitch ain't had nothing to do with it. It was all mine. He don't, you probably got to where he don't have to work. He ain't got to go to work. If he do work, it's bare minimum and shit. He bring home like $10, $20 and you're fucking happy with that shit. But that ain't going to pay the bills. That ain't going to feed the kids. You're going to get fucking pissed. You're going to get so fucking stuck in this shit. Now come on now. They ain't gonna have to work. If they do, like I said, it's gonna be bare minimum to the minimum. They ain't gonna even concentrate or try to work hard. They ain't gonna push themselves to do shit. They got you in this bond, this soul tie. They done tied your soul to theirs in a very manipulative way, and you allowed it to happen because you wasn't hip to the game. You know, like I said, you know, even if you do get married to this bitch, even if you do get a commitment out of this motherfucker, it's not going to be real. It's going to be a fantasy. They're just going to, you know, make it seem like it is for their own damn benefit to keep this shit going, because they know that they can. They know they got you in soul tie with them. So remember, if you're toxic, you got to remember, if you're motherfucking toxic, you attract toxic men. You know, one of them rockabye baby bitches, okay, and hoes. I'm talking about men. It's one of them type that come in with the intentions of putting your fucking ass to sleep. Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, okay? All three of those combined together. They call this type of women the sleeping queens. The men today are coached to be narcissistic beings. I just said that. They coached by society to be narcissistic beings. Y'all got to be very, very careful of what's going on out here today. You know, it's about breaking down the woman, you know, unwilling by the toxic man. You know, you're allowing the man to talk to you. You know, once this goes on, and you know, and they done already broke you down. This starts happening. They start talking to you any kind of fucking way. Like, they don't even give a damn how they talk to you. They don't give a damn about your feelings. They don't give a fuck if they spend time with you or not spend time with you, because these motherfuckers they feel like they can have you, and you know, because they got this soul tie with you, and they'll be able to do any fucking thing they want to do, and that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen, ladies. It's what's going to happen. You'll be allowing them to talk to you any kind of way. You'll allow them to treat you any kind of way. You'll allow them to come in and go out any fucking time they want to do. It's like you ain't got no fucking type of input, output, shit, put anything in whatever the fuck this soul tie, because it ain't no fucking relationship. They are controlling the whole goddamn thing. They done got you so strung out. It's like you walking around in a cloud and fucking shit, like a fucking cloud. That's how they got you, to the point you don't even realize that you doing this shit. You don't even realize it. You so soul tied to this person, got you so soul tied to them. It's like a fucking drug. Even if you couldn't fucking do nothing, say no if you wanted to. You couldn't say I'm leaving this relationship, and you wouldn't be able to leave if you wanted to. Yeah, you allow them to cheat on you over and over again, and you keep taking them back and shit like that. Trust me, I know. Bitches, I know. You're participating in your own demise, y'all. It becomes like I said, it becomes like a drug. You ever seen a drug addict fiending over some motherfucking drug? It's not like you wanted it to be that way. It's just you got sucked in by this fucking soul tie motherfucker that conned your ass, okay? That's why we have to be careful the fuck out here, okay? They start and then, you know, even if this relationship don't work, if you don't heal yourself and shit like this, if you don't understand the game and you keep falling into that bitch, it's like I said, you ever see a dog trying to, when they go in circle trying to catch their own motherfucker, that motherfucking tail is attached to them bitches, and they running around trying to get it and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you doing. That's what you'll be doing. You know, you'll be so conditioned after this first one, like your self-esteem will be so motherfucking low that then, you know, if you don't heal yourself from this situation, this is all you're going to attract. This is all you're going to attract. You're going to be attracting yourself to unavailable, unemotional men who seeks to break you and shit. They seek to break you the fuck down. This is premeditated. This is what they think. So get hip to the game. A man like this who has children, listen, if this motherfucker got kids, you know, say y'all ain't got kids and they got kids and shit like that, you know, that's another thing you have to be careful of. If you got kids, they got kids, they grow. You think you want a man like this in your life to help rear your children? This motherfucker ain't right, and you want him to be in there to help rear your shit? Are you kidding me? They ain't even got their own kids in check and shit because of the way that they are. They're all, I guarantee you, take it. I guarantee y'all this. If y'all in this shit, you know what I'm talking about. Go look at they fucking kids, and you come back on this channel, and you go in the comment section, and you let me know how them motherfuckers is living. Okay? That's what I want you to do. I want you to go in there. If you're dealing with somebody like this, in a situation like this, go, if they got kids, go back and look at their kids, either if they involved with their kids, look how their kids is living, and you come back here and tell me. I already know what the fuck you gonna say. I already know. A man like this who has children is unable to teach his kids. He can't even teach his own children how to do the right thing in life. Because why? Because them motherfuckers ain't doing it. How you gonna teach somebody something that you ain't fucking doing your goddamn self? That's just common fucking sense, y'all. A healthy man or a healthy woman, because they are not healthy themselves. I keep trying to tell y'all they ain't healthy. I already know what you're gonna come back and tell me. So, you know, you can say it, because I'm just trying to tell you. You know, so the son or the daughter is suffering this toxic energy and shows up in their life as well. Yeah, generational curse is what they call it. Generational misbehaving and shit is all the fuck it is. It just keep repeating itself through their own toxic shit. From their parents' toxic shit to their parents' toxic shit. The wheel just keep on going, y'all, unless somebody stops. This is the overall motherfucking men game out here right now. This is the fucking game. This is the fucking game, y'all. Their son and daughters and shit like that ain't doing shit. They in toxic shit their own self. Why? Because their parents are toxic. That's why. Their parents is doing toxic shit. So how can they teach them anything? Whether they teach them anything or not, their actions and shit, the way they act and shit in the home or whatever the shit it be, that's how they motherfucking kids are acting. Okay? Okay. And I you know, with this, let me ask y'all something. I just want to ask y'all something. This is something I had to ask myself at the time of my change and my growing and all that. I had to ask myself something. And I want to ask y'all this fucking question too. Is it better to have a piece of a man than no man at all? I can't wait to read the comments on that. If it is blank, then you know that already tells me what the fucking answer is, okay? And not to say you have to answer, you know, but I'll feel the energy. Is it better to have just a piece of a man, not all them, not the whole motherfucker, just a piece of them to keep you, you know, going on and running around chasing your tail, or no man at all? If you said yes, you have a big motherfucking problem, and it's called low self-fucking-esteem. And you will attract a toxic narcissistic male in your life, and it surely will not end well. Surely, I guarantee you, it's not going to end well at all. At motherfucking all. No, you're setting yourself up for failure. All right? So I'm just going to ask this again. Are you better off with just a piece of a man, just a little teeny piece of it they give you, and then throw your mother monkey ass away in the trash, and they come around when they feel like coming around, do what they want to do, cheat, lie, all that shit, then no man at all? I can't wait to hear that. Leave your comments, please. So you're willing to be that dog chasing your tail, chasing, never getting anywhere, just going around and around and around and around until your fucking ass get dizzy and pass the fuck out. And then you wake up and then you start chasing that bitch again. Okay, then you get in your mind that, you know, there are no good men out here. You'll get in your mind because you're chasing something that ain't gonna never be. You just keep going around in circles, chasing your own motherfucking ass tail. And like I said, you'll get in your mind that, you know, there's no more good man in the world. That's how low self-esteem you'll be. You'll be empty inside like fuck. You'll be like, fuck it. There ain't no good men in the world. Nobody's going to be able to treat. But, you know, you have to turn around and look at this shit like, how am I treated? How do I feel about my goddamn self? That's how you got to look at the situation when you call yourself giving up and talking this shit about there ain't no good men in the world. Yes, there is. You ain't see it because why? You fucking chasing your own tail. How can you see something when you going around and around and around? That bitch probably was standing there 3 or 4 times while you was circling her fuck around and you missed it. You missed it because you got this person got you in a fucking addicted relationship with them. So you're ignoring the good ones. And then when that fucking shit blows the fuck up, how many ever relationships you have to go through with this, then you come around with this, oh, there ain't no good men in the world. Bitch, how can you say there ain't no good men when they was there, but you wasn't paying the fucking attention? That's all that you sucking up to somebody who ain't doing shit. They ain't manning up, they ain't doing shit. You staying in that shit because you got yourself addicted. You allowed yourself to get addicted to this motherfucker. So look, to sum up the game, to sum it all up in this game, okay, this is the game, all right? He intentionally comes toward you, break you down, your dreams, your expectations, or what the fuck up that you got going on that you done conversated with him about, okay? Or what you want. Whether it's a relationship, commitment, or marriage, by acting like that's what they will be giving you in the process. And again, we going back to acting. You're allowing him to be an actor by telling them all this shit. This is what you want. This is what so-and-so, instead of watching his motherfucking action, instead of learning about the motherfucking game so you can go around that bitch, okay? He is breaking you. He is breaking all that down that you, by pursuing you a lot of sexual pleasures to the point to where it's hot. It's not necessary to do what you've dreamed of because you gave all that you got, putting you in an addictive state of mind. So it's I told you they get you mind, body, and spirit. That's what they do. All right. So, they put you in a state, they break you down so far to where you'll forget about all that. They'll break you down to like, okay, now that you done all this and I got you under fucking control and shit and I got you addicted to me, you ain't gonna be, that shit about marriage and commitment and relationship, that's fucking over with when they get to this point. It's done. It ain't happening. He'll never give you what you want or deserve. He will control the whole fucking relationship. Now I'm trying to tell you, he will mastermind and control this whole bitch. You'll just be doing what this motherfucker say when they say do it and shit. And you don't have no kind of input in it because you're fucking addicted to this bitch. They done got you mind, body, and spirit pulled the fuck in and game fucking over, ladies and gentlemen too. It will make your soul so sick. You will be so sick inside yourself because you have allowed this person to fucking manipulate the fuck out of you. All your energy, all your goals, all your dreams. They done put that shit in the fucking trash can for you. They did do that much for you. They did take all that shit and they put it in a fucking plastic bag and they took that bitch and threw it in the trash can for you. They did do that much for you though. They did that much for you. But any goddamn thing else, it's a wrap, okay? It's a wrap. It's very traumatizing, ladies, especially talking about the ladies. Because and some, there's women out here to do this. You just reverse the roles, okay? Men watching, reverse that shit because y'all coming to. There's women that's players out here more than ever nowadays, okay? So it will make your soul sick. You will be traumatized to manage you. It's going to be hard for you to manage your own self when something like this happens. So, all I can say to you is, choose your pain. That's all you got to do. Choose your pain and fucking stay in this motherfucking everlasting dog chasing circle around bitch, and just that. Just choose your fucking pain that you want to go through. Or motherfucking heal, kings and queens. Or motherfucking heal. One or the other is what you gonna have to do, okay? I'm not here to tell nobody what to fucking do. When I do my tarot readings, I'm not telling nobody what to do. I'm giving you the motherfucking story that spirit is giving me through the energies and, and all that other shit, It is what it is. You have to take the wheel from there. We ain't here to change your motherfucking life. You here to change. You have to be willing to change your own life. Can you live with expecting something in a relationship, but never was never was destined? Can you live with expecting something in a relationship, but never destined? That's a deep one right there, y'all. Think about that shit. Can you live with expecting something in a relationship, but never was destined? What it is like, are you actually putting expectations on somebody in a relationship, or you just, or you going with the flow? What the fuck? Because when you start building up, expectations and things like that in the relationship, and you're expecting somebody to be like this, whatever you expect them to be, whatever you see out of them, it's going to be pretty fucked up. You got to really, really take a good, long, hard look at yourself. Like, what am I really into this? Because that's when you start, it talks about, controlling, where somebody's trying to control a situation. It becomes controlling instead of a healthy relationship. It starts to be controlling and demanding. You start putting demands and shit on one another because you both ain't in this shit for what the fuck, because you in it before what you want it to be for. That's when it becomes controlling. A relationship is free between both people. And I ain't talking about, going out here doing anything and all this type of shit. I'm talking about you both have some mutual understanding if you're in a relationship, if you want to build together, if you want to, nothing's never perfect. Get that the fuck out your head too. Nothing is never perfect. But if y'all willing to, conversate is the biggest thing. If y'all willing to talk, and try to understand one another and where y'all want to go and what y'all want to do, that's the big plus right there. But you have to do it freely. You can't make nobody do something they don't want to fucking do. And that's just facts. We are human beings. We all got free fucking will. If a motherfucker don't want to be with you, fucking don't be with them. Don't force yourself. Don't force them. Just go. Fuck. You're wasting time and energy trying to force somebody to like you or to love you or what the fuck ever. Living free in a relationship is not living under the mental, emotional, or physical expectations. Do you get what the fuck I said? Living free in a relationship is not living under the mental, emotional, or physical expectation. Because if we go back here, as what I was telling y'all, that's how they get you fucking hooked in the first motherfucking place. That's how the game is played in the first place. Because they'll get you hooked with this physical, emotional, and then you become addicted to these motherfuckers. Now, if you can get in a relationship where it's free, where nobody's expecting all these three things I just said, you're both free, emotionally, mentally, and physically, and just, like y'all just kick it, then that's good. But if it becomes controlling, that's bad, y'all. That's bad. And I'm gonna leave that at that, and I'm gonna pull a few cards for you guys. Hope this thing is still fucking, yeah, we still recording. Thank you. Okay, let's give y'all a few cards here, a few oracle cards, and let's see, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Nice and cool up in this camp. Yes, it is. Yeah, the perfect example is this. Like, say you do YouTube videos or whatever, and you getting on here and you're like, oh, it gotta be 1 million views and shit when I put it. See, that's expectations, okay? That's something that you can't even fucking control, because you can't get 1 million people. How you gonna force 1 million people to watch a fucking video that you made? That's the same thing when it comes to a relationship. How can you give somebody something and expect something in return? That's controlling. That's fucking trying to be in control of a situation. That's manipulating, okay? That's manipulation. Same fucking shit. All you can do, and the other part I was telling y'all about, letting it flow. Put the shit out there and say, you know, well, I hope, you know, I hope. You got to give, sometimes you got to have hope in a situation. I hope that I can get so-and-so amount of people to watch. I really hope that can happen. And, you know, I hope. But you can't go in there talking about, oh, I want this. This is what I want to happen, because that's control that you don't have. You don't have control over who gonna watch a fucking video of yours or not. You do not have that. You put it out there with good intentions and you let that fucking shit go, okay? You let it go. Let it go and let it fucking flow, okay? Oh boy. Yeah. You have to, in a relationship, you have to bring on manifestation. It's all about manifesting. It's not about control. It's not about buying what you want, because you ain't going to get it. You ain't going to get it. You asking for fucking trouble when you're trying to buy somebody's fucking love. You asking for it. Because they fucking going to take whatever you give them, but they ain't going to give you shit. You ain't going to get shit out of the relationship because you done fucked up and trying to please motherfuckers all the goddamn time. And they ain't even thinking. You the one doing it because you allow them to not think about what you need. So your needs ain't going to never get motherfucking met. Why? Because you're trying to buy some fucking body. That's why. You're trying to control shit. So you, in all the while you controlling, you're manifesting. For some of y'all, you manifesting a fucking disaster. You know, blessings are come. Look, blessings can come long as you know, when you manifest, you have blessings here. You know, you got to understand that whether you're when you're in a relationship or a marriage or whatever, you both still are fucking free. You understand that shit? Some people can't get that. They be like, what you mean free? You still free. It's like you have to trust the motherfucker. Motherfucker have to trust you and shit. There's a whole lot to go with that shit. You gotta still do you. They gotta still do them and shit. That's just the way it is. And if you can't trust them, then there's something fucking wrong with you. Unless you actually, you know, seen some shit and all that. Or they trying to control something. That's something you have to understand. You have to have the power within yourself. That power lies in you. Regardless if you're with somebody or not, you have to understand the power is with you. You go into a relationship with expectations, you're going to expect for the shit to blow the fuck up. It ain't going to work, okay? I don't give a fuck. It ain't going to work if you go into a relationship expecting shit. It's just not going to work. I'm not saying that you know, like, don't expect nothing. There's some things, but it has to be via conversation, you guys. You have to have good communication with one another so you can understand motherfuckers, okay? Ain't nobody out here trying to read nobody's motherfucking mind. Nobody got nothing to say, you know, silent, you know, they scared it's going to be coming into, yeah, some people scared of conversation because they don't want to, either they don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say because they know they doing something wrong or what the fuck ever. And some people just feel like it's confrontation. But you have to talk in order to make the shit work. You just can't fucking go out here. And then motherfuckers, they're the ones you got to watch because they're the ones that's mainly manipulating. They don't want you to say shit. All right? Understand that. And get away from that shit. You can't have a relationship without fucking talking and understanding one another. Fuck all that. So, you know, you got your own dreams. You got to understand you're your own person, when you married to someone or when you're in a relationship, you got to understand that you two have your own mission, your own thing that you got to do in life. You can't sit back and say, I'm going to, just because this person, man, I'm going to do everything. I'm going to go out of my way to do every fucking thing for them to keep them satisfied so I don't hear their mouth and stuff. You can't do that shit. You cannot do that. Hell no. Don't do that. Yeah, there has to be some kind of physical outlet here. You have to be free. I keep telling y'all, in a relationship, you both got to be free. Yeah, y'all could be together as a couple, communicate, find out what this is what you want to do, and that's what you want to do together moving forward. But you still got your own life to live. It's not an attachment. Y'all got to understand, a relationship is not an attachment. Apologize to your damn self, okay? For y'all that's been through this or going through this, just apologize to yourself. Say you're sorry to yourself. Fuck them. Apologize to you and your growth and your movement, okay? You know, some of y'all need to, take a good look at yourselves here. It's all about reflecting what's really going on with you. Sometimes we have to sit back and say, fuck a motherfucker, and worrying about what the fuck they doing and how they going to do it, and, what kind of karma they going to get and all that. Sometimes, you got to look in the mirror and understand your motherfucking self. And that's just the way it is. And that's the way it is. Huh. Okay, I'm going to give you this last thing. I'm going to let y'all go. Remember, like, share, subscribe on your way out of here. I think I need my glasses for this one. Oh boy, some of y'all need to lighten up, have some type of humor, okay? Laugh at yourself. Yeah, you gotta lighten this shit up. Somebody just gotta lighten up. Sometimes you just gotta be in the moment of fucking shit. All this going back to the past and fucking all that and what the fucking all this type of fucking shit. Sometimes you just gotta let the shit go and lighten your fucking, dream. Be playful. Fuck it. Celebrate yourself. Laugh at yourself and shit. Be like, no, it ain't that fucking serious. It ain't that fucking serious, bitches. Laugh at yourself. Lighten your heart. Let nothing steal your motherfucking happiness, okay? Just don't let it happen. Don't let that fucking shit happen. It ain't that damn serious. Okay. Okay, we got energy. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Yes, get that energy from within inside yourself. Pull it out. Use it to your advantage. All right? Use it to your advantage. We got gratitude. So gratitude says, be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. If you ever notice in a lot of these cards, they always say you. Because I always keep telling you, your life is really about your damn self. Your life is built upon, yourself and, your happiness and what makes you happy. You got to figure that shit out before you get out here thinking that somebody else going to make you happy or relying on somebody else to make you happy. Because I'm going to tell you this one goddamn thing. Nobody's responsible for your fucking happiness but you. Bitches, come on now. Ain't nobody that ain't their responsibility. And if you're trying to force some shit like that on somebody, you got some fucking work to do. You got some fucking work to do. Okay? Happiness. You need to work on your happiness. Period. Amused delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. We ain't got to be extra out in this bitch. Okay? Change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Didn't we just talk about that? Fucking stop thinking of past. Live in the moment and shit. It's time to change, bitches. It's time to change. You see her riding that fucking butterfly? It's turned into transformation. It's turned to it was a worm or some shit, wasn't it? Ain't that what butterflies were, for worms or what the fuck ever? And then they go into a cocoon and they come out as a butterfly. That's what y'all need to do. Change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. One more, I'll let y'all go. What do I keep seeing here? Something keeps coming to my attention. and it's trying not to speak, but I'm going to find it because it keeps, oh, here it is. Here it is what I kept seeing. And we talked about this as well throughout this whole presentation. Cycles. Stop motherfucking chasing your tail. All right? Cycles. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fears. Trust this powerful process. Y'all gotta get out of your fucking head and fears, turning everything into a fear and shit. That's that past shit when you worried about the past, or you worried about controlling stuff so much it ain't nothing, and you wonder why ain't nothing going your fucking way. You can pay your way in and out of what the fuck ever, but that's a sense of controlling and trying to control something and trying to have something your way. Okay, trying to, and it's hurting yourself too, because you ain't really getting nothing out of it. You're not getting fed. You're not getting anything, because you rather go ahead and sell out than fucking get out of the stress out. Okay, that's another. Stop chasing your fucking tail, y'all. Let me give one more. If somebody spirit said one more, and I'm out. It will be conclusion of my Cadillac confessions. I'm going to take this one. Sacred space. Sometimes you got to be the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? In order to heal. Okay? In order to heal. And we're going to go over this. Especially these. So your sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. Yeah, this is like the Hermit card in the tarot deck. You find your power in just being still in your sacred space, by yourself, to yourself. Are y'all afraid to be by yourself and to yourself? If you are, then you got to question yourself. You got to question yourself. Now, this is where you'll find the peace within yourself here. When you just be to yourself and you get to the point where I ain't even afraid to be to myself. I love myself that fucking much. So we got, energy here. Look, energy. Just recap. Happiness. You will have your happiness. Okay. You will feel gratitude towards yourself. This is all about you guys. It's all about yourself. You'll find humor in shit that you thought that was so serious and shit like that. You'll start to laugh at it. You'll start to laugh at the shit that you thought was so fucking, and it wasn't really that bad. Okay, you'll stop all these fucking cycles from going around in circles trying to chase your fucking tail all the time, and then you'll change yourself. You'll become something a beautiful butterfly, and you'll enjoy your little sacred space. All right, you will have rebirth. This is all y'all talk about saving. You can save your own damn self. Stop looking outside of yourself for a savior. It ain't there. It ain't happening. It's all within inside of you. So y'all, look, like I said, leave a thumbs up and shit. Share the video. Could be happening. Someone else may need to hear this shit. So share the shit. All right, I would really appreciate it. I will be coming out with a video this afternoon or this evening sometime. Look out for that. I forgot what the fuck it was about. I know what it's about, but I just forgot, okay? So I'll catch you guys on the next My Cadillac Confessions. You guys take care. Love each and every one of you. And you know what? It's time to grow. Bye. Bye. Bye.